Hi, my name is Jennifer. I'm not a spiritual teacher. I'm not a guru. I'm just a person going through the spiritual process just like you. And I kind of wanted to talk about what's been going on the last couple weeks or month or so. Anyways, time's an illusion, so it's just happening right now. I've noticed that many people are very tired. They're becoming depressed, anxious, and these are people in the spiritual community. Before I even get into this video is going to be about spirituality and evolution. If any of this type of thing offends you, if you're really heavily entrenched in limited belief systems, I would just turn off the video now. This is for people on my profile because I have friends that are all different kinds of belief systems, so I just wanted them to know. Anyways, a lot of people are feeling very anxious, tired, depressed, so forth and so on, even angry at times. And I really believe the reason why this is going on is that we are on a collective level purging out the bottom of the barrel. Like, even if you've been going through this process for a really long time, if there's anything left over, it's coming up right now. I do not know the reason for that at this time. The only thing that comes to mind is that there's going to be a huge shift soon, and you cannot go into the new without dispensing the old. And all that stuff keeps us very dense, or as human or as an individual when we are a multi-dimensional being having a very linear experience. So all of that stuff needs to come up. And it's really funny because I'm doing it a lot in my dreams, and I've talked to a few other people that their dreams have completely shifted. I used to be a lucid dreamer that can control my dreams. I used to travel to other dimensions and fly and all this fun stuff in my dreams. Now, it's just like I'm meeting people from my past, and I'm forgiving them, or I'm releasing attachments to them, because attachment is a huge, huge thing, right? That has to be purged. And so I'm releasing attachments to whatever I need to release attachments to. I literally had a dream about Joe Blow, and I'm making up that name, that said something that upset me when I was younger that I held on to my entire life that I didn't even remember. Like, I'm literally forgiving things that I didn't even remember that actually probably was embedded into my etheric body and emotional body and triggered me into reactions in my life now. Because a lot of things that we react to in life, they're from past things that happened to us. We don't realize it. So, say for instance you're on your Facebook and somebody says something to you and it triggers you and you react to it completely. It's just blown out of proportion. And I've done this. I do this. And I'm learning not to do it. I do it way less than I used to. I used to be so defensive on my Facebook. Every great once in a while, I'll get triggered and it happens, but now I go within and I figure out why, which is kind of cool. I'm learning, why I have these reactions the way I do. But yeah, stuff from when I was younger is, Joe Blow's coming to me in my dream, and I remember he called me, a little brat that will never amount to anything. And so I'm forgiving him. So we got to forgive people, because anger and resentment gets stuck. It gets stuck energetically inside of us and causes a block. So a lot of times we think that holding on to anger and resentment is going to hurt the other person. It doesn't. It only hurts you. The other person is out living their life. They don't care that you're holding on to that anger and resentment. So it truly is a gift to yourself to forgive somebody. And without doing so, you can actually make yourself physically ill. You can make yourself physically sick by holding on to anger and resentment. And this can come from any source. It can come from something as simple as something somebody said to you, to a child, or sexual abuse, or abuse as you've gotten older from somebody. If you're holding on to anger and resentment to anything, it's a good time to purge it. And if you don't feel like you can purge it, I think it's going to come up for you anyways, so you're not going to really have a choice. If you're on this path, this stuff has to come out. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, limited belief systems. Those are also coming to the surface right now. And a lot of people just think limited beliefs is a religion, and that's just a small proportion of limited belief systems. And Limited belief systems come about from social programming or social conditioning, traditions, culture, family, religion, and the list goes on and on. So there's many things that can be a limited belief system that needs to be released. Like for me, I've had to release a lot of limited beliefs about health because I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and lupus, and I was very sick for 20 years, and I was told that I'd never get better and that I would have this for the rest of my life. Well, without me releasing that limited belief system, I could not heal my body. I had to get rid of it. And until I got rid of it, I didn't start feeling better. About 2 years ago, I started feeling better, and I don't have symptoms of fibromyalgia and lupus anymore. And it wasn't just like, oh, you believe you're going to get better and you get better. No, I had to integrate a lot of things. I had to change the way I ate, the way I thought, what I drank, what I ate, what I thought. I had to stop being a people pleaser. That's another big one. And that's ingrained to us by society. We have to make everybody happy and make ourselves look good on the outside. And keeping up with the Joneses is a bad thing in society. It's actually causing a lot of people misery on this planet. So another limited belief system I've had to release, and I'm saying I'm doing personal ones, it's going to be different for each person depending on what part of the planet you are, your culture, and how you were raised type thing. I believed I had to have the newest trends of clothes and shoes, and a few things have shifted that. I want to work less, so I can't be spending as much money. I like being happy and at home and being creative, and I don't like working. So I had to give up on a lot of things like that. But another thing that happened is I became super sensitive as my evolutionary process has progressed. I became super sensitive, and even clothes started hurting me. So, and loud noises bothered me, and this happens to a lot of people. So it's been like sweatpants and stretchy pants, and I like to look cute, but it's not, I don't have to have, the Prada bag and the Guess jeans and, the $200 shoes no more. That's gone. So, yeah, if you want other people outside of you to validate your worth, then you definitely have some deep-seated things that need to be dealt with inside. And there's no avoiding that. You're either going to deal with it or you're going to be stuck in a very dense reality, and it's going to become very apparent soon. So another limited belief system, religion can be another one. Surprise, surprise, the spiritual community. There's tons of limited belief systems in the New Age and spiritual community. And if you're doubting some of your beliefs, you really need to go within and connect to yourself and determine what is a belief system and what is true knowing. There's a huge difference between a belief system and true knowing. One way you'll know that you believe what you believe in is you won't have to defend it or react to it. So if somebody tells me on my Facebook that, oh, you're doing this wrong and this is the way it's supposed to be done and blah, 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 spirituality's bull crap, you're going to hell, I don't even react to it anymore. Because there's no reason to defend something that you know. There's just no reason. You just haven't embodied it yet. If it's a belief system. Also, a belief system is something that you're told or that you've been taught. It's in the intellect. You have not embodied it yet. It's not a knowing. So I just wanted to make this little video because I know a lot of people have been super tired. Now, I'm going to give you my perception on why a lot of people are tired from my own personal experience. It's going to be different for each person. There's a lot of energies coming in on the earth right now. That's one reason, okay? And a lot of people are just starting to be aware of them, or what I would like to, I guess you could say, accept these energies. That's one thing I believe, but that's a belief. That's not something that, well, I've kind of experienced that, but I don't know. It's just kind of like something that I think is going on. For me, it's because I'm doing so much clearing in my dreams. So we have to clear out all these dense energies within us, and I'm doing this at night. So I am not just clearing during the day all these energies. I'm doing it at night too. So if I'm tired during the day, I lay down and take a nap. I don't fight it. In fact, I can't really fight it. I am exhausted, and if I need to take a nap, I take a nap. I do notice when I do fall asleep during the day, it's very short. It's like I'm so exhausted, I feel like I could sleep for hours. Lay down 15 minutes and I'm fine. So try to go with the flow of things, with sleep patterns, with eating. Don't be on a set schedule with eating. If you're hungry, eat. I was hungry at 3 a.m. today. Guess what I did? I ate like a dang pig at 3 in the morning. I wasn't hungry for dinner the night before. So eat when your body's going to tell you when you need to eat. Your body's going to tell you when you need to sleep. And your knower is going to tell you what the truth is. Stop listening to everybody else, what they're saying. Even what I'm telling you now, if this does not resonate with you, don't listen to it. You really need to go within and get to know yourself and find your own truth, okay? Because truth is all about perspective and experience. It's not about what people tell you, all right? I hope everybody has an amazing week. It was good to talk to you all, and I hope this video is useful to some of you on some level, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.